Chris Sale, pitcher for the White Sox, who started the All-Star game a few weeks ago, was sent home on a 5-game suspension. Ryan Burrow is in Chicago. ABC News correspondent. Good morning, Ryan Burrow.
Our story here. 1976 throwback jerseys are what the White Sox were supposed to wear Saturday night against the Tigers, and couldn't wear them. Why? Because Chris Sale cut them up before the game. He was not happy that they had to wear these jerseys. They've got collars. They're kind of those old-school jerseys, and he made it very well known that he was not happy. Usually, the pitcher gets to decide what jerseys, but there are some exceptions on these throwback days, and it was a giveaway day at U.S. Cellular Field, so the White Sox sent him home. I don't care how good he is. We're sending you home. You're missing your start, and we're suspending you for 5 games.
All right, so here's my question. How many jerseys did he cut up?
That's a great question. We don't know that. They're being kind of tight-lipped about that, but it sounds as though it was multiple jerseys, wasn't just his own. And he made a big stink about it in the clubhouse and the locker room about having to wear these jerseys, essentially saying the team didn't care about winning. They cared more about PR. Chris Sale, as dominating of a pitcher as he's been a little bit of a hothead. Earlier in the year, you remember with that Adam LaRoche fallout, he was the one who called out the GM and, for keeping Adam LaRoche's son out of the clubhouse, very openly about it. Calling out the GM in front of the media. Last year, he was involved in a brawl with the Royals and tried to get into their clubhouse after the game. So, very passionate guy, and this one got him a 5-game suspension by the team.
When you say cut up the jerseys, what do you mean? Like he looked like Freddy Krueger and he took like knives to the thing, or did he cut them like cut the arms off? I mean, what do they mean when they cut up the jerseys?
It sounds like scissors were used. It was during batting practice ahead of a game and just started cutting away at the jerseys. Don't know how many he was able to get into, or if he was trying to cut off the collars of them. The White Sox are being pretty tight-lipped about all this, but. So they ended up going out in retro jerseys anyways, but ones that they wear a little more frequently, the ones from the 1980s that say White Sox across them.
Yeah.
So, definitely a weird story, but he's going to miss, here in Chicago we got the Cubs-Sox series coming up here the next 4 days, and he's going to miss all. It looks like he may start the Thursday game. But he's going to miss all that time in between.
Well, first of all, before we get to him coming back, it wasn't like they were making him wear a Cubs jersey, so it wasn't that bad. See what I did there? See what I did?
Hey, I see what you did there, but I got to tell you, this may have implications for him because, we're coming up on the trade deadline.
Right.
I'm sure you guys know about that. You've got a perennial Cy Young contender, and, the White Sox aren't going anywhere. So, a lot of people are wondering, was that the last thing we're going to hear from Chris Sale from the White Sox organization? Is he going to get shipped off somewhere? They've had a couple incidents now, and there are a lot of teams that would like to have him, leading their rotation.
What a story that is. All right, Ryan Burrow in Chicago. Thanks for checking in.
All right, take care.
7:23 here, Big 550.